They sense this weakness because there's no real fight. There hasn't been. Not a coordinated fight. Not a serious fight. Not a serious pushback against all of this insanity, right? They attack you at home and at school and in the grocery market and your wallet. Yeah. You know, and then you've got the illegals wandering into this country by the millions, and nobody seems to care. We talk about it here, but what actually gets done? Anything? Anything at all. Of course, there's the war on all your appliances inside your home, like your gas stove, your furnace, the air conditioner, and soon, as I've told you for a long time, just having a campfire will be a crime against humanity, too, because it causes smoke. Forest fires right now causing smoke to drift into America. You know, like it does every single year for millennia, but somehow this year is the borderline apocalypse because there's smoke in New York City and Washington. Is the air quality really as bad as the climate zealots would have you believe? In fact, is it as bad as you'd think? Ask the White House. What are they doing about it to protect the president? Here's the answer.
Has the president been advised to wear a mask if he's outside, given that the D.C. air quality is code red today?
No, I'm aware that the D.C. quality is code red, and I would, and for folks who are watching at home or at work, you can go to the EPA, certainly the EPA website, and there's a map of what your area, what code color your area is. I just don't have anything to share on what the president is going to be, any changes to how the president is going to be approaching this, so just don't have anything at this time.
So they're doing nothing. Oops, I guess they missed an opportunity there to scream how awful air pollution is and that it must be caused by white people and white supremacy, because after climate change, white supremacy can explain just about everything else, according to the race card zombies. How about the war on your future? How about that one? And that of your kids and grandkids. I mean, that is what a $35 trillion in debt is. $35 trillion in debt and growing. Make no mistake, it'll be a hell of a lot bigger than that. That's just our next stopping point. $35 trillion in about 18 months. And Pete Buttigieg, you know, little Pete, he deflects the idea that America has a debt problem, then gives a BS answer about deficit and debt piling up because he's just as clueless as the rest, or he's intentionally involved with this attack on America. You decide. Listen.
Let's talk about the accumulated debt, because we've been telling people for so long that accumulating this debt is going to become you've had former chairman of the Joint Chiefs saying it was a national security issue. That was in 2011 with Mike Mullen. We've been talking about, oh my God, this is going to become a problem at some point. And yet our economy keeps growing. Our ability to hold more debt continues to grow. Do we have a debt problem in this country or not? What say you?
Well, one thing I'll say is that we have been working to reduce the deficit, which is the first step in reduced the debt.
Right, but the debt does keep growing. We've yet to we haven't reduced it. We've just we've slowed the rate of growth a bit.
Yeah, I mean, again, the first thing you got to do if you want to see that debt come down is to get a handle on the deficit.
See, he doesn't have an answer.